Now, let's talk about 5 financial accounts you need to set up to take control of your money and, most importantly, take charge of your financial journey. It is very important because one thing about life is that once you are serious about it, you take the action. These are what the rich people do. They set up this account, they go to sleep, and you know what? Because they already have the tools working for them, the money keeps coming. They avoid unwise financial decisions or mistakes, and most importantly, as they say, they keep getting richer. The beautiful thing about this is that they are easy to set up, and the principle I'm going to be explaining to you is applied everywhere, irrespective of where you are located. So let's get started now. And no, I'm not even talking about the current account, because I want to believe that if you are an employer, or irrespective of how you get your money, or you already have your current account. So the first account we're going to be talking about is the emergency savings account. It is very important because this is like the financial safety net. If something happens, if you need to pay medical bills, if you need to repair a car, if there is just an emergency, you already have an account. The pro tip is that you open this account with a bank that you have access to it, so that when something happens, because actually it makes absolutely no sense that something happens and you're not able to access the account. So very important that you create an emergency savings account in a place where you have access to it when you need it. Now, another thing is that this emergency savings account should be created in a way that you have about 3 to 6 months of your living expenses saved. So for a month, if you evaluate and it's about $3,000 for you to live on, multiply that by 4 to 6, and you are ready to go with your emergency fund. Now, the next one is the high yield savings account. Let your money do the work for you. Don't just leave it in any account. No, put it in a place where the money will bring interest on monthly basis, right? Which is very important because you actually want to beat inflation. If you leave it in a normal savings account, oh my goodness, you're doing yourself a disservice, because over time the value plummets and inflation will always win. That is why you need to put it in a high yield savings account. If you live in Finland, you can use the OP. Tell me in the comment section which bank you're using for the high yield savings account. Perhaps your comment will help others. Now, the other one we need to talk about is the pensions account. When you for instance, a freelancer, if you're not employed, it is better that you open a pension savings account, because a pensions account for retirement, you will not be young all the time. So create that. When I was working as a self-employed person, I used the ELO, so you can actually use that if you are in Finland. Now, the other one is the joint account. Very imperative, especially if you are married. One thing that we decided to do is that the joint account actually helps you keep your money together with your husband. So it helps your finances to be organized, helps to keep a place where this is like the expenses that you're going to incur. Like opening one account, you should be able to have a clear view of your financial status. The other thing it helps you do is to keep your money. So there was a time that a man died and the Finnish woman wasn't able to access the account. They've built life together, but because he was saving his money in his own account, she lost the money. So keeping money together actually helps your account or your money to stay with you, not the bank or the government, because they won't give it to you. Now, the other one you need to create is the ASP. If you live in Finland, is for retirement. It's for getting into real estate, not retirement, into real estate. So it's called the asunto säästöpalkkio. That way you are able to get loan and the percentage that is low for you to start. If you're about 14 to 55, the government has subsidy for that. So these are the accounts you need to create. It is very important for you to take charge of your finances. And one thing about life is that once you're intentional about one particular area of your life and you take the action, everything just falls into place. This is one of the things that the rich people are doing that we actually don't talk about, the schools don't talk about, and that is why I have you here, and that is why I'm here to bring that to you. So tap on the like, save this share it to someone, repost to your audience. And if you want to see the guide to wealth, I have that linked in my bio. Thank you so much and see you in the next reel. Bye.